Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Morning for me. Welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe, Majeki Kwe, your friendly, freakiest, sweet Reswana medicine woman. Also, Christiana Carr, Chrissy Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Here we are, it's a Within Wednesdays. Whatever day you're recording of it, yes! Let's jump into the wild unknown. Going within Wednesdays with the wild unknown by Kim Krans. I don't know if it says so on this side, but actually this box is from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Oh, it's the book. Right. Then we had like the box here for the archetype cards. And then all the books going into the Wild Unknown by Kim Krans. Beautiful. These are beautiful. I love the artwork in these. Yes, these. Have you been enjoying this? Who else has missed this Within Wednesdays? Oh no, I got that max speed data changed. I'm already at the max of it right now. Because, so I don't have the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. The videos take up a lot. And then I watch on the YouTube, or I don't have the cable. I wasn't watching the Netflix, but I get watching the Netflix. Oh, I've been watching it's beautiful, Our Human Bodies science show, but it's a really new one that comes out. That just come out. I just finished watching that. The Human Journey or Human Evolution or something like that. I don't know. That's how we all start. And then there was another one on there, Beyond Death. Something like that. The more we learn about it, the more we can take the fear from it, right? Death is not the end. What's that song? Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Right? And that's so. Let's just jump right into this, okay? Let's jump right in today. I already called in for these guys. I thought I'd do the on-air. Get on air here and call all our energies in together with these archetypal cards. Oh, look at that. The Bardo, the in-between states. That's what that Bardo is. The in-between states. I believe that's in Buddhism. Bardo states. Ooh, it's like that empty room. Here we go. What do we fill that with? Ooh, and what's this one underneath that? The sword. The words. Words can cut like a knife. I love how that's kind of separated also into like almost like a medicine wheel with the sword and the lightning there. Interesting. Let's dive right in within those deep dives we're doing within with our Begin Within companion. swinging, swinging. That's the beautiful thing when you release. There's such a grieving week last week. Releasing those tears, honoring, allowing those feelings to be just what they are. Not trying to label or whatever, of course we do, but then work on, get out of my own way, not label. This what this feeling is. I'm feeling this. And all my feelings are okay. All your feelings are okay. That's how we act on them, what we do with them. Does this need require action? Or is this just a reflection? It's just time of reflection to look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. I had a cousin call me. Oh, I love him so much. Thank you so much. So appreciated that. It was so beautiful. And to hear the care and concern. And I don't want to worry anybody because there's a lot going on. So I can talk about it. But I know, I'm just kind of letting you know what's happening in my life. And there is a lot. A lot. Oh. What's that? The thread. Funny. I was pre-shuffling and that one kind of popped out there. The thread. So that's what I feel like I've been hanging on by. A thread. You see that? It's kind of how I feel. Yeah, look at me surrounded in this darkness, but I'm hanging on to that thread of light that's you because I know all my colors are there. right? So we're not drowning. We can do those deep dives, and there's always that, right? Or you think of those old-timey scuba divers, right? There's that. They might be down in that big, heavy suit. They're unable to pull themselves back up. We need help with that. So we do need a begin within companion, right? Somebody to hold that flashlight, because it's hard. Sometimes you need that. Mechanics underneath that car, whatever, they can't hold it all. They get those lights that hook up there. Whatever, there is things where we need help. We need that support. We are never doing it on our own. Never. Always fully supported. But if we can recognize that, we can call on that more and use it more intentionally with more purpose. You know, instead of like that accidentally. When I don't know what happened, this one was like this 1 second, and then like another second that was like this. Whatever that is for you. Okay, let's call in all of our directions. Calling back all of our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the place of childhood, place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, that's the physical, the earth, place of introspection, the woman. Calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, that's our wisdom ears. And we walk the red road, our earth walk, right? We started crawling, we get up to walking. That's from the south to the north, the destroyer. We think children can be so destructive, can't we? Right. And anger, war. Look at those eyes in there. Oh, it reminds me of the never-ending story. Remember the thing or whatever that was. And his eyes just stuck out. But it almost looks like owl eyes, too. Seeing in the dark. Right? Just when we think everything can be destroyed. But sometimes we need to shatter and destroy those false beliefs that we had. In childhood, we're picking them up. Right? And maybe this little one's spirit got destroyed. We need to rebuild that and create. Because sometimes, right, we need to blast away those old foundations. Right? And build a more solid cornerstone or a more solid foundation. Because you can't build your home on a bunch of pebbles. What is that going to do, right? You need solid foundations and solid roots. So sometimes, right, destruction in creation is not necessarily a bad thing. But destruction just for the sake of destruction, what does that do, right? When we keep fire with fire. What is that? What is that for you in that childhood? That's a pretty deep one. There, right? A lot of times we think kids are destruction. Bang, bang, bang. Well, let's look at that sounds. It's practicing the things that they can do, whatever that is. Up from childhood in the south, up to the north. Ooh, the mountain is there. Look at that one. In the mountain. Lonely mountain. Look at the rainbows around that, though. Right, then we get up to those wisdom years, when those mountains are wise, right? There's the stone people, they've been around for, well, right, since the beginning of time. Longer than us here, right? But as we go, right, crossing the mountain, going to the other side, camp, right? We're doing that travels, and we're spiraling because we're going up towards, is that it? I don't know. What is all that saying to you? But we go from south to north. That's the red road. Of our earth walk, right? Childhood to adulthood. And the east to west is the blue road of spirit, which we all come from. The Anima Mundi. Anima Mundi. Let me look that up for you. Ow. Boy, it hurts to spread my fingers out like that. East to west. Anima Mundi. What would that one be? Hey, hey, hey. LXII. All right, the X comes after the V's. Let me just see. There. Oh. Coming. What the hey? L double X. Okay. I got it. It's after the agape. No, that's the Thanatos. Apocalypsis. No, that's not what we're looking for. Genos or Gnosis is no. Kairos. No. Althenia. No. Gotta be the next one. Oh, it is the Anima Mundi, the soul of the world, all that is. Ooh, look at that, right? And that's coming from the east, right? That's the spirit, east to west. Blue road of spirit goes east to west. All that is. All that is. Oh, look at that beautiful card. East to west, that blue road of spirit, the animal, and all that is, everything that ever was, will be, comes from that, returns to that, the void, whatever you want to call that. Whew. And east to west, the blue road of spirit. Oh, the orphan. Ooh, east to west, but the spirit wants us to know that we are not orphans. We are all connected through that divine infinitely. We can transmute those poisons. So we get caught in those boundaries and we think that we are getting tangled within ourselves instead of reaching out. What is that? But spirit is all with us. We might feel like an orphan, but none of us are. We all have a heavenly father and an earthly mother. These are our natural parents. Love, below, and within. So no matter how things went in your life and growing up, you know, even just yesterday I was talking about, I feel like an orphan. I know that I'm not, because we're all connected. We have that greater family. So if things aren't okay, if you don't feel accepted in your own biological family or anything like that, we have this greater family of humanity. And if we could bring that family together, but as long as we continue to divide and separate within our own little families, within ourselves, it's going to happen on the outside too. That's why we must bring all this baby's colors back to that baby, right? Your baby inside you, right? Hopefully by now you know I'm not just talking about me. I point to this as a baby reference. It's your baby too. Represents all the little babies inside of us all. Okay? 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 Oh, there's a reader out there that says, I love the way he says it. Okay? Oh, I can connect with one, the existential shift. Oh my goodness, she was just doing a reading yesterday. Was it yesterday that was uploaded? That's like my life right there. But she was just describing about when she grew up and, wow. Yeah, connected with that girl. She started her YouTube about the same time as I did. She's like blown up, man. Like, whoa. Like, I think when I hit the subscribe, she was under 100 subscribers she'd had. Right, and I think she's pushing close to 1 mil now, maybe, at least. There's a few of them out there that I watch. Sacred Sky Tarot, beautiful, beautiful. She's Canadian too. Connected with her. Actually messaging back and forth, that's a beautiful one. The Archangel Guidance. Archangel Guidance, Sandy. She's beautiful too. Beautiful energy with that one. I watched that one. Scribed at that one, right? Ramblin' Mike is fun to watch too. If you like these things. Again, like entertainment, it's not, always trust your own, connect with your own sources and stuff like that. It's not like, let me go find my guru and I'm going to go and hang on every word that they say, whatever that is, right? Remember, we don't need that middleman. It helps us with that clarity. And also, right, if you're getting it too, then I'm not just making it up in my head, right? Some ways we can do like confirmation, validation that this is actually coming in from source, right? And we're not just making it up in our heads. This is not ego. This is the source, right? Okay, give us one to think about today. Let's focus on that. We're at 1447 already. 1450, 1450, 150, 250. Sorry, excuse me. Dizzy. Oh, there we go. The storm. Oh, that's too many. We have the storm, the heart, and the tear. Let's see which one of those comes out. If it's going to be one of those ones. But we want to have a look at those. But just one, please. Because we do end up looking at 3 anyways, isn't it? Right? We look at one at the top and the bottom. So Let's just see. I'm going to put those back in there separately. And we'll see. Oh, I thought one had turned around in there already. Okay. Thank you, Creator Source. Sweet Jesus, God, all my relations. Whatever that is for you too. I don't like to leave anybody out. I include it all. Because it's all part of one. Anyway, oh, excuse me. Hopefully that didn't scooch over her. This is not that kind of show, people. Thank you very much, though. Thank you. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Oh, excuse me. I got the very dirty mind. No, it's clean. I mean, it's a product, right? Children learn what they live. I'm surrounded by a bunch of dirty minds. No. Fun. Okay, we can... Different varying degrees. It's fine just in fun, right? It's when we go acting on that stuff. But if we make... we got to be able to laugh at ourselves. We all take things too seriously. Let's not take life too seriously, but be serious about living our lives, right? To the fullest and the most joy that we can out of it. Okay, one creator. Because this gets... sore on my hands to keep going on. Okay, I see those flip. Feel those flipped. Oh, there was one. Oh, the mentor. Ooh, the mentor. Look at that. Oh, I love this. It almost looks like a little heart in there. The mentor loves us. That's the owl, isn't that? The wise one. Ooh, the wise owl. The wise guy, The wise guy, eh? You wise guy, eh? Here we go. Ha. Hopefully you laugh. Hopefully it's not too weird for you. It's been too weird for others, yeah. That's alright. I thought I gotta be me. That's all I can be. And just the way my creator made me. Look at these guys. Aren't they so cute? They came from the SNAP program. Stop now and plan. Through Canark, I did that with my son. Wanted to get my girl in there. But yeah, she reverted back in behavior, so they didn't think that she'd be able to do it. Look at that. Way out, way up. Way up. Right, look, you see the little thing looks like a little tie. Aren't they so cute? Right, and then this washes your screen, and then it has your little pen thing. What's that called? I want to say stylus pen, whatever. For these fancy knick-knacky things. Anyway, woohoo! Tops and the bottoms. Oh, the box is on the bottom. Do we put ourselves in the box? Is our mentor going to help get us out of our boxes? I don't know. You're going to give us a show. Going to teach us more than we ever knowed before. Weirdo. I love the way I am, though. Yes. Do you love it too? Woohoo! Okay, so you can see this here. You get there. I'm starting to get hot. Drinking my hot chocolate over here. My little spiral thing over there. It's weird. Rocks in the way. I'm a stoner. See? I'm a stoner. I like the stones. A rock hound? That's not a funny way to say it, though. Yeah, but then people misinterpret it. But whatever, right? That's when I don't care. But then others go take it seriously. Yeah, she really is. Yeah. Right? Whatever. Enough of that. Top and bottoms. Look at that. Oh, the maiden. The box and the maiden. That's the tops and the bottoms. To go with that there. To go with that there. Move it over there. Okay. The mentor. Let's go on like this, okay? So I'll just start with the archetypes. I usually do like every card, but I'm trying to make this quicker, so let's just go with, let me deal with that when I get to it, right? Let's just get on with it. Well, shall we now? Let's do it. A V becomes before the X, right? The Roman numerals. There we go. And the mentor. The mentor. Okay. The teacher. The sage. The guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. We're going to have a solar storm. What? Woohoo. Okay, sorry. I don't know. It just popped into my head. Great cosmic waterfall. Solar storm. What the? Oh, I got chills. Okay. Anyways. Focus. Thank you. Okay. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, it is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within. Your begin within guide. The student, whether pleasant or painful. For sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether a pleasant or painful. The mentor may appear aloof or unavailable, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into the shadow. Ooh, if you think you are the ultimate enlightened one or whatever, that you did that yourself, then you'll fall to the shadow. What? I don't know. When light, it is focused, clear, bright, and remains a student. Remains a student because the greatest teacher knows they're forever a student. The greatest teacher knows you're never done learning. Infinite. Learning is infinite. Once you think you know it all, something comes along. I guarantee you. Look at it in your own life. Don't take my word for it. Self, when it's dark, it is self-serving. It's envious of youth. It's righteous and rigid. So go deeper. The riddles of Zen masters and their students. So keep in mind how easy it is to project power onto another. The expressions of feet of clay and cult of personality exist for a reason. So the expressions of feet of clay and the cult of personality exist for a reason. Although it's typically true that parents are our initial teachers, the child will eventually seek a mentor. a mentor figure outside of the home to assist their growth. Do we allow that to happen, or do we stay that we want to be the main ones? Because that's the natural order of things, right? We grow up, we need to cut those apron strings, and we go off to discover who we are. Because if we remain in that same family unit, or the parents keep, how are we going to actually discover who we are? So our parents may be our initial mentors, but hopefully they're teaching us how to think for ourselves, that critical thinking or whatever, that to be able to discern, healthy discernment, being able to take responsibility, building up our own confidence in ourselves. How do we do that? Because the mentor knows. Even the greatest teachers, this just flashed through my head too. We come and we can connect to so many children, and we do our jobs there, but if we only have them for this one time in their life, for this one grade, right? And those teachers, like as parents, at least we get to see every stage in them grow and how this has affected them this way. Those teachers do that on faith. And some are so beautiful because they connect with those children, even though they're never going to, they can hope that they come back. There's teachers I like to go back to and say thank you because they had impacts on me. Mrs. Walkup. Oh, I loved her. She was one of my favorites. Johnson Street Public School. Yes. And then there was Mrs. Featherstone. Oh, Miss Featherstone. I love her so much. It was from high school. And with my firstborn, she actually gave me a stroller and everything. Mrs. Featherstone. Beautiful. So many others. I couldn't even list them all, but those are the two that really stood out in my head, probably because of their names, right? Mrs. Walkup and Miss Featherstone. Anyways, the box. So that mentor, who's the mentors in your life? Who did you learn from? And maybe they weren't there for the whole time. Maybe, right? Sometimes the mentors aren't as such. Maybe it's not as that teacher. Because I've had peers that were like mentors to me too, but they didn't know. Sometimes sitting in those circles, right? People sharing their stories, like that existential shift. Not like a mentor, but somebody that I can relate to and helps me look at mine, and I'm learning something about myself through somebody else sharing their stories. So what is that, right? The teacher will not push their experience on you, and the teacher will not tell you how you should feel, how it should work for you, and blah, 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 right? Being open to that, then it's different. And you don't hold your students back either. Be open, because we learn from them too. But if we go in that we're all going to teach, we're going to teach, right? That's why the greatest mentor, they know they're always a student. Even when you're coming into the class as the teacher, you still have that student mind, and I'm going to learn from you too. And I'm going to learn more of what I'm teaching, because as you teach it, it solidifies it more in you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because the more you do it, right? That driving, have you driven? Do you drive? Wasn't easy the first time, now was it? My leg used to shake and the car would go blah, 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 blah. Wasn't because I kept stepping on the brake, because my leg would shake on the thing. Excuse me. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with it. Look at that, the riddle. We had the riddle. The riddle came up a couple weeks ago, I believe so, right? And look at that, listening to the riddles of the Zen Masters. Wasn't that? The riddles of Zen Masters and their students. That's to go deeper in the mentor card. Card. Go deeper. We're going deeper and deeper and deeper. There we go. To the box. Look at that. There's the gem in the box. Right? This is almost like the onions, the layers that we put around a box, put it in another box, and in another box, and in another box, and in another box. The cage, the rules, the norm. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. Oh, and yesterday we were talking about highest vision, highest expression, unlimited visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere. Right? Because everybody wants to put everybody in boxes. Look at how we divide and separate ourselves so many times that we get so far away from this core essence, right? All of our colors are on the outsides of the box. It needs to join. Maybe. I don't know. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. At the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructions and pressures. Social constructions and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. Right, because you're going against the grain. You're stepping outside the box. You're thinking outside the box. Where do these things come from, right? When everybody wants you to stay in that box. Don't look out at the side of the box. Ooh. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job. A well-paying but heartless job. The pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going. Keep growing. I added that in. Break through. Said keep going. I added keep growing. Break through. An exquisite life requires it. An exquisite life requires it. Break through. Get to that gem, to that full, whole essence of you. When light, it's structure, order, coherence, and logic. When dark, see, it's structure, not limitation, because when it's dark, it's limitation, it's rigidity, it's judgment, and it's fear. To go deeper, Richard Serra, S-E-R-R-A, Serra, 1 ton prop, house of cards. Everything within the box is known. Everything outside the box is unknown. Oh, embrace the unknown. Get outside the box. That is why it is more comfortable to stay within its walls. But choose freedom. Moving outside of the box is an exhilarating and expansive, but destabilizing. Others will wonder what you're doing and why. You will too. And why? And you will too. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I do. Then when you know. I don't know, but I know, right? We talked about that yesterday. You follow that. I know. Others will wonder what you're doing and why. You will too. This is part of the process. Part of the process. It's okay to wonder. Keep a healthy dose of skepticism, right? But we want to tap into that true mentor, that source inside, the true mentor for us all. Great Oneness, Divine, whatever you call it, because we're all part of that, no matter what you call it. And here we are going to the Maiden. There we are, the Maiden. I found that quick, because we're at 34 of 35. It just went to the Virgin, the Princess, the Innocent. And we're returning to the innocence. The maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. She is compelling and addictive because her flawless and youthful glow. Because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. And rightfully so, because she has, oh, so much to learn. We'll be that maiden as we step out of that box. The maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to a challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. She must grow up, yet hesitates at the threshold. Enamored by the charms of youth, the maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to the shadowy forests, dark nights, and taking just one taste of poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. I'm seeing delight. Shame includes both shame and delight. Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. When light is curious, enchanting, sensual, and full of vitality. When dark, it pretends and projects, denies, and fantasizes. Go deeper. Persephone. Oh, Greek goddess, eh? Persephone? I think so. Alice. Oh, would that be Alice in Wonderland? Huh? Or any princess figures. Moving from the maiden to the mother is challenging, often leaving unresolved tensions between the two archetypes for years, if not a lifetime. Oh, and that doesn't that happen with our mothers and daughters then, too? Sometimes we get jealous of our young daughters, and that's not okay. It happens. It can be normal. It's how we deal with that, though. If we get hooked up on that lost youth and go, wow, no, this is my time, right? We want to hang on to that young. Let's go partying with our kids. Let's start being our kids' friends because we're trying to hang on and maintain our youth. And not letting us naturally grow into this mentor stage, into the mother, and then the crone, actually. The mother would be the next stage. The mentor would be like that crone, right? So we'd have the maiden, then we'd have the mother and the crone. What is that? Do you long to be rescued? Do you long to be rescued by another? Or receive a kiss that brings you back to life? Be wary of waiting for a prince. Break the spell of your own life. That's where we get hooked up, right? Save yourself from the tower. That's why I love what is that, a Cinderella story? Cinderella story with Drew Barrymore? She saves herself. And hello, my all-time favorite since I was a child by Robert Munch, The Paper Bag Princess. When Ronald, the Prince Ronald, comes to save her. Excuse me, Ronald, I saved myself, and you're too pretty for me. Whatever that was, I don't know. Everybody read The Paper Bag Princess, Robert Munch. Oh, I love it. Love, 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 love it. Okay, let's get moving on. We've done the archetypes. Let's move on. Let's just... One animal spirit gonna come up and join this fun talk we're having over here. Angel. Angel. The maiden is here with you. Oh, she loves you. It's true to do. Weirdly do. Do do be do bow bow wow wow. Switch it up. How do you do it, peoples? How do you do it? I don't want to stay down in the dumps for too long. Okay, give us one card up here. Go with that mentor. Go with the mentor. Thank you, animal spirits. It's offering your medicine to help us go deeper. Deeper inside of our own selves. One, thank you, animals. Sharing your medicine. Being mentors to us as well. Yeah, that's where we learn most of our medicines from. Back in the days, right? That's the buffalo. Wow. Right, buffalo. It was the white buffalo cap woman that brought the pipe to the Lakota peoples. They shared for us. Oh, look at that. The white buffalo. Sacred. Right? How they hunted and extinct. Look at that. For those premises, right? Those mentors. To keep us in that box, to keep us in the fear, to keep us in scarcity started right back then. What did? They killed all the buffaloes. For sport, right? But weren't they also killing all of our people as well? Just for sport? Yeah. Yeah. You bring in a red man's scalp and you get this much, right? Those dollar signs to dehumanize. To go, mass murder, kill, drive the buffalo so that another couldn't survive. Have to get scarcity, right? So now you have to come to us. You can't go survive on your own now. You have to come to us. Because we're taking over. What is that? How do we get put in those boxes, right? There's my Foxy right there, too. Foxy's there. Top and bottom over here, and we'll put over here. We'll pull those up after we have a look at the buffalo. Right? And that earthworm, everything is important. Everything is important. Like, these are both earth signs. That's earth. The earth. Right? We're not orange friends. We're all walking on this earth. We all have that common ground. We are walking the earth 42, 45, so that's fine. Sweet. You can skip through whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Hopefully you're, following what the guides say too, right? What's your own guide inside? Buffalo. Grounded, yet heavenly. Practical, yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. Gifts are to be shared. I just added that in. When in balance, it's trusting. It's pure presence. Buffalo, kind of like moose, right? Didn't have to go out and prove anything. It's just buffalo. Just roaming the range. Protective of their young too. Those buffaloes, when a predator comes, they circle. All those strong ones circle around the weak and the young. They're kept inside that circle. They protect their young. And when you have all those big buffaloes standing, there's no way those predators are going to get in. So when in balance, it's trusting and pure presence. When out of balance, it's reckless, lacks gratitude, and to bring into balance, it's prayer and bhakti. 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 Maybe? I don't know. Life is a precious gift to be shared. Buffalo. See, that's the mentor, the inner peace that comes up in the inner Texas for inner peace. Look at that light coming right down. I know it's from that light up there, but isn't that cool how that's set up today? Right? We look in there. Look, going to go from the bottom up today. Look at Zebra. Zebra's about balance there too. Hers our little Foxy. I think Foxy was out on the last Wednesday. I don't know, last time I used this one anyway. Well, that's an earth sign to earth. We need to be grounded in our earth, in our home here. Zebra, is that an earth sign too? No, see, that's fire. Because zebra comes from Africa. Africa! I forgot it. Okay, come. Foxy. Oh, there's my Foxy. Smart. Strong partner or mate. A wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. I love my Foxy. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Woo. When in balance, magical and ingenious teacher and monogamous. When out of balance, it's sneaky and unsure of their identity. I'm seeing that. Bring into balance, partnership and connection. Beautiful. Right? So we get that self out of that box, partnership and connection. We see out of that box. Fox says, come here, partner. I'm here. Come on, knock. I see your beautiful jewel. Come on out of there. You are a beautiful gem to me. Yes, you are. And we got history. I know that you're perfect, but he's the perfect one for me. I know that you're worth it, but something about him gets to me, all I need. Plus we got history. I used to love him, he used to love me. Yeah, we go way back. We love like that. Now I still love him, and he still loves me. Yeah, we go way back. We love like that. Way back. Who sings that? I don't know. It's a new one that's out there. It's a new one. I think it's called History. Girl band. Fifth Harmony or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I love that song. It's a newer song anyway. Earthworm. Let's get on with the show. Shy. Hesitation. Reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time. And you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insight. A beginner's mind offers the most valuable insight. So we're questioning, we're trying to understand. Maybe the mentor never thought of it that way. I don't know. When in balance, it's earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious, apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Can you laugh at yourself? Then, hey, not going to be worried about being embarrassed then, are you? Huh? I can laugh at myself. Then I don't get embarrassed. But then there was some, I guess, tried to embarrass me. I have been embarrassed about things. Yes, I have. I'd be embarrassed to get out of it. But then when I'm embarrassed, I ham it up. And I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. Right? Is that where that comes from? Embarrassed? Bare-assed. Huh? So embarrassed. Excuse me. I amuse myself way too much. Can you amuse yourself? That's the swinging. I was crying. My spirit says, okay, that was enough crying for there. We released that. That's good for you. Good for you. Don't be sad about the crying. That's good. Did nothing wrong there. But let's move on to the happy times, because we can learn just as much joy or sorrows. What do you want to learn from, joy or sorrows? I've had enough of learning from the sorrows. Bring on the joy, people. Oh, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I got the down in my heart today. No wonder they think I'm crazy. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish all day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? I'll be your crazy mentor over here. Thank you very much. Sharon, Lois, and Bram. That was my first concert. Oh, those just fell down. I was at Camp Marigold. There's two there, but we're only going to do one. Ooh, we got the Three of Swords. And right, heartbreak. Usually some of the tarots has a heart in there. There's a heartbreak. Right, this is how we mend our broken hearts, the losses, and that's the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, there you go. Anyways. Just a one, please, because we're going to read 352, 52 right there. Whew. Just one, thank you very much. Just one. There, oh, let's do 3. I'm not even going to look at those ones. We're not going to do that. Let's just get one. Thank you. Only one will do. Maybe I should do this way then. Alright, do the long ways. Because there we go. And see, and then we got one. The Lovers. Ooh. The Lovers. But if you don't love yourself first, are you going to let that come through? The Emperor. Emperor is here too. Here we go. The Emperor. And the top card too is the Wheel of Fortune. Look at those, are all major arcanas. 3 major arcanas right there. Spirit is with us strong. Always. No exceptions. I know, I want to get back to singing. I gotta use my voice. Isn't that what it's saying? Just use that voice. It just wants to be used, but not abused. Had enough of that. Ooh, we're gonna change that. Transmute that to shit. There we go. They lovers. Union, desire, joy. 2 Canadian geese are mates for life. Traveling partners within an expansive sky. The Lover's card is a welcome sight in any reading, as it suggests a beautiful and strong relationship is on the horizon. Yes, you will experience all the thrills of desire and romance, but meanwhile, you'll be building a solid foundation together. Not Foxy. Excuse me. Putting it out there, wishing. I want a fox. Thank you very much. You're building a solid foundation together. The lovers honor and respect each other. And with that, they can go anywhere. If you're already in a relationship, it's time to be grateful and nourish this rare and precious gem. Do you honor that? That love that you have and that joy. We're always looking for something to be off and wrong and blah, 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 because this is the way it is. It's too good to be true. And if it is, maybe it is. That's what those relationships, sometimes those abusive relationships, right? They come in looking like they're everything you ever dreamed, and, you know, that's it, blah, 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 beep it up, whatever that is, right? Not in front, right there. The lovers. Ay, ay, ay. Get in there. Now that's the mentor and the lovers and the buffaloes. Alright, there we go. Okay, and we want to look at the Emperor now, because we are going top to bottom today. The Emperor. Look at that. And look at that. Do you see that? It's a flip. It's a mirror. See, V-I and I-V. V-I and I-V. Right? Which is, that's 6-4. Isn't that cool, though? But that reflection of the Roman numeral. Very interesting, because the lover reflecting to each other, right? The lover reflecting to each other. All right, 6. So 4 comes before 6, doesn't it? I'm going. The Emperor. Protection, stability, the father, 5715. The Emperor is the father. He's the tarot's perfect counterpart to the Empress. He represents the side of you that's protective, decisive, and truly stable. He brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to action or decisions. Sometimes this card is literal and points to a paternal relationship in your life. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. With help from the sun, the Emperor can see for miles and miles. Right? We're getting out of that box. That Emperor's helping us to get out of that box and seeing for miles, seeing how this stuff has helped us, seeing those connections that we have made. Right? See, the wheel of fortune is turning. The wheel of fortune, it is turning in our direction. Opened right to it, right there. Destiny, a change of course. Change of course. But change of course. Okay. Whether day or night, the wheel of fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others call it destiny. It's possible to go for months or years without feeling its presence. But when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way. Something you'd least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it is bringing you closer to your life's purpose. Whatever happens at this time, know it's bringing you closer to your life purpose. Beautiful beings. Wow. Leaving her there. See the wheel of fortune. Turning, turning, turning. It's turning around. We're going to turn it around. We ain't staying down. You can't keep us down. No, you can't. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you for being you. Shine your light through in everything you do. Because if you don't, this world misses out on that gift. That is you. So be you, fully, holy, and true. Thank you. Love you. So there's an hour today. That's a good one. Deep, deep inside. Do those deep dives. Connect with you. Your own source. Get to that gem inside of you. Think outside the box. Okay? Keep you out the box. Don't put anybody else in a box either. Love yous. Thank you.